Some of these products surprised me, some disappointed, but a few completely stole the show. Let's go through it, texture by texture, glow by glow. I'm starting with the lip gloss from the new Catrice Pearlescent collection. The collection is inspired by soft reflections, pearls, and seashell light. Very ethereal. The gloss comes in a lovely minimal tube, clean, pretty, nothing too flashy. But the scent? It's not great. A synthetic fruity chemical mix, and the taste isn't much better. I wouldn't recommend it for sensitive noses, like mine. Next, I'm trying the Soft Glam Filter Stick in shade 002, made in Italy. The texture is beautiful. It's smooth, non-sticky, and glides on evenly. It gives this gorgeous, soft radiance effect, like glow, but polished. What surprised me most is how it sets. It doesn't slip, it doesn't fade. It feels like it locks into the skin. No residue, no fingerprints when I touch it. A really refined finish, very wearable, even for combination skin. Essence Foundation Stick in shade 30, just on the T-zone. It promises to be lightweight, buildable, and skin-caring, with ingredients like glycerin, panthenol, and squalane. But for me, it didn't quite work. It applied unevenly, and I could see it sitting on top of the skin, not blending in. It emphasized texture I didn't even know I had. Dry patches, especially, suddenly visible. It just didn't melt in the way I hoped. Even after a week of wear tests, it never quite worked for me. Let's talk about L'Oreal Skin Ink, a 2-in-1 base that claims to be both a foundation and a concealer, with full coverage, a soft matte finish, and up to 48 hours of wear. It's controversial, it's challenging, it smells. Not makeup scent, not floral, just like chemistry. That said, I've smelled worse. It's not unbearable, but it's definitely there. But if you get it right, it's kind of genius. The formula is bold. It starts with isododecane, a fast evaporating solvent, which means it sets extremely quickly. And when I say quickly, I mean you get no second chances. The first time I tried it, I couldn't even get it to blend across my nose. I tried to reapply, once, then again, and had to wipe it off completely. This isn't a product for lazy blending or slow mornings. The moment it touches your skin, it starts to set. And while that sounds dramatic, it's also why the finish is so beautiful. But the learning curve is real. It sets fast, like fast and furious fast. Work in tiny sections with a damp sponge and a well-prepped, but not matte, base. The result, when you nail it, is incredible. Skin that looks not filtered, not flawless, just truly perfected. It's one of the most flawless finishes I've seen. Thin, blurred, lightweight. Application is the price you pay. It won't work on dry skin, and it hates mattifying primers. You need a base that's soft, not greasy, not flat, and you need to move fast, like fast and furious fast. So no, it's not effortless. But if you're willing to learn it, it gives you blur, grip, longevity, and a skin finish that's honestly stunning. Then, we get to the comparison, Catrice versus Essence. Out of the two glow sticks, Catrice and Essence, I have to say, Catrice wins this round. Smooth, radiant, elegant, and it blends without a fight. I came back to it the next day and still loved the finish on my skin. Okay, Catrice Blushing Charm Blushes. So, these are from the Catrice Blushing Charm range, not part of Pearlescent, but since I already swatched them, let's go with it. I tried 3 shades, 010 Pink Sweetheart, a classic cool pink, 040 Sparkle Lover, a soft shimmering rose, and 050 Radiant Honey, the most muted of the 3, almost like a blush bronzer hybrid. The colors? Gorgeous. The wear time? Not so much. You'll need powder and setting spray to make them stay. Next up, Catrice Sun Lover in shade 010. As soon as I touched the pan with my brush, a little storm happened. Powder everywhere. Like a shimmer cloud, I had to blow away. It's a baked bronzer, so I compared it with another one I use a lot, Dior Backstage. Both are glowy, both are baked. But the difference? Very real. Catrice has 2 visible golden particles. It doesn't blur, and it highlighted my skin texture. Dior, on the other hand, melts into the skin. It gives glow, but also softness. If you want to explore bronzers from Catrice, I honestly recommend their cream formulas instead. This one just didn't hit the mark for me. Catrice Pearlescent Highlighters. Now we're back with the pearlescent highlighters, and honestly, I'm in love. They lay thin, they melt into the skin, and the finish is pure glow. Not sparkle, not glitter, just that soft, wet skin light. Every like, comment, and subscription helps me keep creating thoughtful beauty content. Thank you for being here. I compared them to my Dior highlighter, and I know it sounds dramatic, but I think Catrice holds its own. Same seamless blend, same elegance. One just costs a fraction of the other. This is what I hoped the whole collection would feel like, and here it absolutely delivers. Light, elegant, and beautifully wearable. The Pearlescent collection also includes 3 eyeshadow sticks, and these really capture the whole vibe. The finish is pure light, like a pearl reflecting on water. For cream shadows, they apply beautifully. The shimmer actually transfers onto the lid. The eyeshadow sticks are worth your attention. My least favorite is shade 03 Unstoppapearl, a sheer lilac that looks pretty but doesn't do much on my skin. But the other 2, obsessed. They're bold, reflective, and once they set, they stay. I mean, I washed my hands with soap, and the swatches didn't budge. You'll need a proper biphasic remover to take these off, which honestly, I love. Okay, Calligraph Pro Matte Liner. I tested the Calligraph Pro Matte Liner from Catrice. It has a felt tip applicator, kind of like a marker. Super easy to control, even if you're not a liner expert. It draws clean, matte black lines without skipping. The pigment is deep, but not shiny, which I really appreciate. A simple product that works exactly the way it should. To finish, I added NYX Mauve Lip Liner and reapplied the gloss. Even if the scent isn't perfect, the finish completes the look. The texture, however, is impressive. It's thick, but it doesn't run or stick. On the lips, it sits comfortably, and those shimmer particles, they're ultra fine, pink gold, maybe a hint of silver too. Just a soft glow, no glitter chunks. Yep, final thoughts. Products I'd recommend. After all the testing, here's what I truly loved and would actually recommend. First, the L'Oreal Skin Ink is brilliant if you're willing to learn it. Catrice's glow stick, highlighters, and eyeshadow sticks, honestly, some of the best I've tested at this price point. The blushes are beautiful, but need help to stay in place. Not everything worked, but what did truly shined. Thanks for being here.
Until next time, take care of your skin, your soul, and that one-of-a-kind olive undertone.